Hey friends, today I'm back at the Arbuckle Tract. I'm going to stay at the Lakeside campsite tonight. I'm going to give you a preview of that. I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek at the Creekside campsite that is about a mile away. Stay tuned. There is a designated parking spot for the Lakeside primitive site. It's the second pull-off as you come down School Bus Road. I think it was the second one. Anyway, you'll see it. And then across the street, they have a road that goes to the Lake Godwin day use area. So I've never been there. I might try that tomorrow morning. Maybe even try some fishing. But I'll check that out. But look at this. Beautiful. Haven't even started the hike yet and I already love it. Yep, only 1 mile to the campsite. That's plenty for me. That's just what I've been doing lately. Been dealing with some plantar fasciitis, which if you've ever dealt with it, you know it sucks. But I've been working on that. It's getting much better. You know, with my background, I kind of know what I need to do to make it better, and I've been doing that. I like that, you know. I'm not here to put in big miles. I'm here to get away, and I'm already away from it all. It's hard to believe that just 2 days ago it was in the low 30s here. Right now it's 79, sunny. I would actually prefer the 30s, but I'm definitely not going to complain about the 70s in March. So I mentioned I was here at the Arbuckle Tract about a month ago. Couldn't wait to get back. You can check out that video. I'll put a link to it up here and also at the end of this video. That one was at Hidden Hammock. Loved that one. The trail was completely different, a completely different setting and atmosphere than this one is so far. And if you check out the other video, you'll see what I mean. This one's, so far anyway, more scrubby, more pines. I actually like the other trail better so far, but you know, they both have their own beauty for sure. The trail to Hidden Hammock was all single track. This is all double track so far. Most of it's pretty solid. You do hit these patches of sugar sand, but they don't last very long. Blazes out to the lakeside side are blue, and it's marked pretty well. I'm probably only about a mile or less away from the trail I used to get the hidden hammock, and the setting is just completely different. Much denser forest here. The other trail was kind of wide open. Which I'm loving, because you don't get a lot of diversity in Florida on your hikes usually. So to have two different settings like this in the same area, I think that's awesome. So here's a comprehensive list of the things that I don't like about Florida. The traffic. That's it. That's the only thing I don't like. I love everything else about living here. And right now, I hear zero traffic, none. Could be because it's a little breezy, but I don't hear any traffic. And I had to fight traffic to get here. That's just the way Florida is. Everyone wants to be here. Everyone wants to come here and visit. And our population's going up rapidly. And I understand why. But to have these places to get away to, they mean everything to me. All right, since I'm getting close, feel like I'm near a lake. The trail is down to a single track. Here we are, Lakeside primitive site. It was about exactly a mile to get here. Looks like the trail goes right through the site, which isn't ideal, but that's okay. Nice little setup. It's certainly not as wide open and expansive as the hammock site, hidden hammock, but same setup. Picnic table, fire ring. Plenty of spots for tents. One or two anyway. And ironically, the hidden hammock site had very few spots for hammock campers, and this one has plenty. Nice. Can't remember exactly what you call these little tree roots, nodules that stick up. But they are everywhere, so you got to be careful there. There's the lake. Camp is all set up here at the Lakeside primitive site. I still got to learn how to stake this out better, my Big Agnes Fly Creek. It's a mess. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but I can never seem to get it right. Really don't need the rain fly tonight, but I generally keep one on anyway. Just sleep better with it. Keeps the condensation off. But it's a beautiful site. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but the lake is out there, and it is blocked by the bushes somewhat, but it still makes a great background. And even though you can't really see the water clearly, you definitely have that lakeside feel. So I had to put this bucket here because I was so brilliant. I sent my tent right up to one of those little mini tree stumps, and I know I would trip over it 64 times, and I probably now will only trip over it about 42 times, and this bucket has no use for carrying water. So there it is. All right, so I did only find that one piece of firewood, but at least it was a big one, and I had to haul it about, I don't know, almost a half mile, but that's okay. I got some cut up. I should be all right. And then the plan is, once I get it going, I'll just feed that one in. And then I do have that over there that I kind of didn't even realize before. So we'll be good. So it's time to brag about these Wrangler Outdoor Flex Fit, whatever they're called. I'll put the name here. I love these things. They're just so comfortable. And this was kind of a test for me because I can't stand being hot when I'm hiking and backpacking. And you know, I thought these would be a little too warm because these are thicker than the Columbia ones I have that I usually wear in Florida. And as much as I'd love to wear shorts, even if it's above 58 degrees, I would prefer to wear shorts. But you just never know what you're gonna get into out here. And it's just better to wear pants, I think, if you can. And I thought these would be too hot because they're a little thicker, because I wanted them to be. I wanted them to be a little sturdier and to, so I could go through some picker bushes and stuff without problems. But they're fine. I feel absolutely great. Like I said, it was 77, 78, 79. Yeah, I'm in the shade now, but for as thick as they are, I feel fine, and they're just so flexible, and they're cheap. They were like $26 or something. And like I said in my last video, I can't remember who recommended them, but they outperform the $80 pants that I used to wear. So I'll put the link for them in the description. Check these out. I'm gonna head back on the trail. I got some time before dinner, and I am going to check out the Creekside campsite. Of course, if there's anyone there, I will not bother them. But just gonna go out and do some exploring. All right, heading towards the Creekside site. You can see the trail has changed quite a bit again. This reminds me more of what it was like heading out to Hidden Hammock. right, coming up on the Creekside campsite. So this is a beautiful site right here. Wow. Same setup. Fire ring. Picnic table. But it's a lot more open. Giant trees. Lakeside feels a little more, this is just more oaky and open than Lakeside. Well, it looks like I'm coming here next. Wow, look at this. All right, that's going to be your very brief sneak peek of the Creekside campsite, because I need to get back to my site. It's getting late. Thank goodness for the time change, or it'd be almost dark already. But I'm getting hungry and my feet are killing me. Obviously, it's a lot breezier here right along the lake than it is in the woods. Back on the trail, there was no wind, and then I get here, and it's blowing pretty strong. Feels good though. Hey, it's about 9:30. I haven't recorded much this morning. I've just been kind of out here enjoying the peace, enjoying the sounds of the waves of the lake and the breezes through the trees. It's beautiful out this morning. It's probably about 65. It's just perfect. I'm gonna get up and head out soon before I give you one last look at the Lakeside site here. The world's worst sleeper was at it again last night. I just could not get comfortable. My back was killing me. So I was in my tent for about 11 hours, but I definitely wasn't sleeping much. Just junk sleep, but that's the way it goes. It's not going to stop me. I'll keep trying and keep coming out here. Maybe not here exactly though, because of the 3 sites I've seen here on the Arbuckle Tract so far, Hidden Hammock, and then I gave you that preview of the Creekside site. the Lakeside one here, I don't know. It's peaceful. It is beautiful. I'm sure you would have a great time if you came out here. But of the three I've seen, this is my least favorite. You know, it's not really much of a lake view. And the site itself, I mean, it's nice. I don't think there's such a thing as a bad campsite around here, but I just like the other two better so far. So when I come back here, I'm going to try Creekside again. You know, I always ask myself, would I come back to this site? I would, but only if the other ones weren't available. So it's still great to be out here. This is a wonderful place, but I would choose the other two sites first. All right, one last look at the Lakeside site, and then we're out of here. That's a big one. Yep.